Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and this is the Frontline Changes report for the past 24 hours or the past day for the day of 1371 for the 25th of November. Yes, it's not 10,370. I yesterday typoed the day and I was like, it was 10,000 over days. Yeah, let's hope the Ukraine war don't last so long, man. I will be like an old man, and then not just that, so many people will have died. Like the Ukrainian population will have to die a few times over, to last that long. So anyway, let's not have people die. Let's bless the map. No, people don't die. So hopefully everybody that died is it's actually just in the computer games. Then they can actually respawn. But that's not real life. So let's take this seriously. So Frontline Changes report. So there is confirmation that the Russians is now breaking out of Voschansk sector. So Frontline Changes over we have this is Voschansk, by the way. This is Voschansk over in the Kharkiv front. So in case you don't know where it's Kharkiv, there's Kharkiv. Voschansk is over here, and over in the south of Voschansk we have geolocations confirming that the Russians has indeed advanced in the Serenikove region, moving into Sahelny. Oh my god, my mouse is too fast. So another unpaid promotion of Razer. Come on, I need sponsors. So anyway, fighting. So the Russian forces confirmed to have advanced over in Serenikove. Sorry, I actually burped because of my breakfast. Anyway, then Russian mapping have updated the latest advance from a Russian perspective that now the front line has expanded beyond just where they previously claimed. So this is Vilcha, and the Russian forces basically, oops, wrong color, have basically entered into Vilcha. So this is pretty significant. Oh, Eldev is one of the legends of Rimbo modding. So I also was one of the legends of Rimbo modding a long time ago. So anyway, Liman, Russian forces also have entered into Liman from the Serenikove region and Sahelny. And by the look of it, yeah, Sahelny should be under Russian control. The advance at the Serenikove, the confirmed one, is around 1 kilometer change. The advance from Russian claims to the maximum extent is around 500 meters at Liman. Whoa, don't run so far. Oh my god. And the other side, the advance is around 1 kilometer. So it's a 1 kilometer advance, which means based on DPA logic, there is resistance, but they are not able to resist the Russians. So if there is no resistance, it's going to be 2 kilometers. If there's only if there's 1 kilometer, that means there is some resistance, but the Russians are absolutely way more stronger. So if it's more than 2 kilometers, there is a total collapse. But anyway, that's the frontline change over in this sector at the Voschansk of the Kharkiv front. So we move on from this area, we go to the Dvorichna region. At the Dvorichna front at the corner, so Dvorichna is over here. Load, yeah, this Dvorichna. You see, the map don't even need to load. I know where it is. Just looking at the border or the front line, I know. So that's how sad my life is. Okay, Dvorichna is over in the north. This is Kanyamka. And so over this sector here, Russian mapping, so have updated the map to show the Russians have advanced and captured more grounds as they continue to do the straightening of the front line. So in this chunk here, it may not be very obvious because of the satellite imagery over this sector. The Russians have captured a lot of this forest in this sector. There's also a straightened front line in the west of Kanyamka. So this is the main advance. The biggest advance around here is around almost 2 kilometers. So, but this did not happen over a day. So this is not like there's no defense. I'm quite sure the Ukrainians are defending, but this probably happened over a week. So that's what I think. So that's the frontline change over in Dvorichna. Just for a recap for those that don't watch the situation report. That's why you need to watch the situation report. This is the straightened front line that the Russians is probably aiming for, and they need to capture Koloziazny in order to do this straightened front line. So Yeah, watch the sit rep. Come on, watch the sit rep. Actually, you know, I just want to note regarding how the YouTube works. I almost every day I will do a frontline changes report and sit rep. The problem is sometimes I'll post both videos very close together, like 1 or 2 hours apart. And often the YouTube will just show you one of the video, so you need to look out for the other video. So so you can just click around or, you know, just search for it, because YouTube controls the airwave. They limit the airtime based on the niche, the size of the niche, and how much subscribers the channel have, and which means that we will always be squeezed out. So DPA will always be squeezed out, and we'll never ever get the viewership that we deserve. So you need to look for us and help to share. I think sharing helps a lot. So the next frontline change after the Dvorichna front is over in Yablunivka. So over in the Konstyantynivka front, this is Konstyantynivka. Over this sector here, we have these two, you can see the blinking one, these two frontline change over in Yablunivka. This is west of the Kharkhiv reservoir, where there was this footage of Ukrainian barge. They were trying to, you know, pull a string through a barge to try to resupply the troops, and then the barge got destroyed. And there goes all the resupplies and the food and ammunition. So yeah, sad times. So anyway, Yablunivka. So the Russian mapping, this is based on Riva, have updated the map to show that, so let me, yeah, have updated the map to show advances in this sector. So very similar to the situation in Voschansk in the Kharkiv front. There is new developments. So the Russians seems to have started to push out of Yablunivka, and this might be in reaction to the situation over on the other side of this reservoir, where the Russians has claimed they have captured Ivanopilia. And with the capture of Ivanopilia, and which means that they will be able to start to form the southern wall on Konstyantynivka, and that is the trigger for the offensive to start over on this western part of the Kharkhiv reservoir. So you have no idea what I'm talking about. See, don't watch the rap. It's your fault. It's your fault. Your fault. But if it's your birthday today, yeah, happy birthday today. It's not your fault. So anyway, that is the advances in this sector. The advance over this one, over the along the highway is 2 kilometers. The one off the reservoir, this is around 1.4 to 1 kilometer. So that's the advance over here in the southwest of Konstyantynivka. And the next frontline change, we go to the Pokrovsk front over in MYRNOHRAD. So over in MYRNOHRAD, previously we have the Russian claiming this sector along this curvy road, the Belinsk-Koho road. Belinsk-Koho. So the latest update for MYRNOHRAD in the Russian mapping is that they have straightened the front line along this northeastern part of MYRNOHRAD. So this entire suburb here has now been claimed to be taken by the Russian forces. So this is a straightened front line. The maximum extent here is 1.82 kilometers. So that's the entire eastern part of MYRNOHRAD has fallen in essence. So if I zoom out a bit, so MYRNOHRAD is this reverse whatever shape you want to call this. So this entire eastern part of the northern half of MYRNOHRAD has now entirely fallen to the Russians. So things is collapsing really fast right here. So after the frontline change over in MYRNOHRAD, the next frontline change is over in Novopavlivka. So over at Novopavlivka, this is over in the Dnipro front. Dnipro is over here. So so this is the border of Dnipropetrovsk Oblast or province, in English terms. So this Dnipro, the namesake for this front line here, which is active around here. So that looks like a nice shape. Anyway, over in Novopavlivka, there is a geolocation. This is a very significant one all the way in the southwest of Novopolivka. Come on, don't jump away. So rude. So okay, so this is the word. This is a quirk of the Google My Maps. So anyway, the geolocation is here, which means and I have to explain why I map it in such a way. In the straightened triangle, the main reason is because there is no bridge around here. You can see the Solena River here. The bridge is actually here. So and the fact that the Russians have already arrived here and the bridge is over here and the Russians is now here, I just have to draw a very straight line and assume that it's all taken because of the way how the geography works around here. So almost the entirety of Novopolivka has been taken by the Russian forces. So and this makes sense because we have a severe lack of news coming from Novopolivka. The updates are slow. So I think this geolocation does reflect the real situation. We have some updates previously around here, but I think the situation should have collapsed pretty much after severe battles around here. But of course I could be wrong. I may have overestimated this, maybe because the Russians actually just swim across the river and then they just die over there. I don't know. No. So anyway, this is just this is what I think. But at the maximum advance here is around 2.26 towards the northern part is around 2.3, to the southern part is around 2.8. So yeah, so that's the frontline change over at Novopolivka. It's not captured yet, but it's probably very, very soon. So this is a very vague mapping. Just take this with a pinch of salt, and just don't eat too much salt. But it's still better than MSG. And the last frontline change is over in Zatishaya, over in Hulyaipole. So this is Hulyaipole over in the Zaporizhia front. This is Zatishaya. In case you do have no idea, where the hell is this? Zaporizhia front, Hulyaipole. Oh my god, the lag. And so over in the latest update is this piece based on the Russian mapping. So the Russian forces have advanced further based on Russian claims from Zatishaya towards the southwest. This piece here is geolocated, so this confirmed capture. So the Russian mapping has made it advance further into the outskirt of the northeast of Hulyaipole. The advance in this sector here is around 1.4 kilometers, around there, maybe 1.2 on average. So that's the frontline change in Hulyaipole. So this is all the frontline changes in the past 24 hours. So let's do some calculation. And yes, I still haven't do the graphing. So because I am depressed because not enough people in Patreon. So support DPA on Patreon, like for real, because I need to buy a new car now. But my car is due to special Singapore law, my car need to be scrapped, and so I need to buy a new car. So that means no overhead, and also I need to pay for my rental loan and then my house, and then yeah. So adulting is hard, adulting is hard. So anyway, I will try to make it more value for Patreon, but yeah, I'm still chatting with ChatGPT on the ideas. So anyway, okay, so yesterday it was 15.64 square kilometers. So we're going to do some calculation. It's 1.87 by 3.697. There's no Ukrainian capture, by the way. Plus 4.21 plus 1.57 plus 6.52 plus 2.85. Total area capture is a respectable 20.99 square kilometers, as good as 21. So that's the frontline changes in the past 24 hours. Thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe, and of course, like I said, try to support on Patreon. My Patreon support has actually fallen by half from its heydays, the highest point. Yeah, so I wish I could increase it at least by double it, or even triple it, five it also will be even better now. And then I will not need to worry about YouTube no advertising or algorithm. But I'm realistic. Yeah, so it's okay. And I'll see you guys in the next update. Bye guys.